Well, hello everybody. It's Paul, Reformed Nerd. I hope you're doing well. I'm back. Been a bloody month, I think. I finally made it back to Twitch for another stream. We were waiting a little bit. Big Red apparently had uninstalled Rocket League. Earned 25,000 experience in online matches during the Hatsune Miku event. There's a Hatsune Miku event? What the hell? But we're here with Frosty at the very least. She was just streaming a bit of Rocket League. Obviously, at a much higher level than we're going to be getting to today. So hopefully she's ready to continue her carries. I hope you all been doing well. January's been busy as hell. But that's what you get for working at a university. January and August are just terrible. But we survived it. And Friday, I think my phone rang once. Got like half as many emails as the week earlier. So I was finally able to get caught up in most of the stuff I've been putting off. I still got like 15 students I need to register with the government before they get deported. American Socialist Revolution. So we hold off the invading Mexicans and Canadians. You know, it's not impossible for things to elevate to that level. I mean, even though our military helicopters apparently don't know how to keep at a proper elevation, I still think we could hold off Canada and Mexico. Although Iran already offered alliances to Canada and Mexico to stand against the rising imperialists in America. I'm having the other Mountain Dew beer. Had the Baja Blast earlier. It was okay. But now it's just the regular Mountain Dew, and it's not as good. Don't fight Canadians. Have you seen what they did in World War One and Two, for that matter? I mean, they had Utah Beach pretty much to themselves. Plus, I mean, the last time we invaded Canada in 1812, it didn't really go too well either. Alright, how do we play this again? Okay, I think these buttons feel right. Let's see what happens. Okay, yep, okay, found the right button. Apparently Big Red forgot what buttons to press too. We'll be throwing cans of beans across the front line and shoot Americans as they get out. A little slow on the kickoff there, Red. That was 100% your fault. They had that ball cleared before you even were in spitting distance. Nice. I better see Hatsune Miku pop out of a goal and do a little song and dance at some point during this event. Oh, missed. Big Red. Oh, thanks, Frosty. God. Got us on your team. So I'm angry at India. I was doing some Googling for my school on Friday. Because I like to check like the international newspapers and stuff once in a while just to see if there's any mentions of my school. Because maybe an alumni did something cool or someone posted about us or something like that. Usually I don't find anything. But Friday I did. Apparently India Today, which is a fairly major paper over there, or website, like news website, had reported that one of my students was murdered earlier, last year, in a brutal attack with a hammer. And they said, like, yeah, you know, the student from India murdered. And it's like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I would have heard about that if that happened. I mean, even if you were in a massive school, you probably would hear about that. So I went over to the academic records because I was like, you know, maybe he's born in India, but he's an American citizen, so you know, no one thought to tell me or something like that. No record of him ever applying or attending my school. So I went to our local newspaper and typed in the victim's name to see, like, okay, did this happen? And it did. But he was a student at a school in Alabama or something like that. So I have no idea how the hell they associated us with that student. But if you search like Indian students and like my school name, it totally shows up with the story about this kid getting murdered. And it's like, I don't want that in my SEO. Like, so I emailed our general counsel with a link to both the real story in our newspaper and the fake story is found in India. They're preparing a strongly worded request for them to correct that. But yeah, when I found that, I was just like, what? Yeah, apparently something like that, Red. That's fair. Yeah, you know, like, if it wasn't a reputable news company and just like some random person in India, I would probably look the other way. But yeah, I read the original story on the AGC, which is like where they must have had found it from. And nothing about my school. But yeah. So that was a fun surprise on Friday. And apparently the story's been up for like a year now. But never showed up on my other searches. I only do it like once a quarter, like 20 minutes just to see if I find something. I did find one thing that was pretty cool. One of our programs was ranked as like the best, least expensive option for international students. So, you know, that's good. I bookmarked that one. I'll send that one off to students or something like that. But not the false murder story, no. Go Frosty! Coming down the middle. Tariffs would affect school affordability. No, not really. It's not an exported good. So they would still pay the regular price that they would already be paying because they're consuming the good domestically. But if there is pushback from some of these countries saying we're going to tariff you back, I mean, we already saw what happened with Colombia. One of the first things he did was cancel all pending visa applications. That would hurt. Because I have like 3 Canadian students I'm expecting them to fall. If they would just block them from being able to get access to the country. Although technically the Canadians don't apply for visas. Them and like the Bahamas or Bermuda or one of them are the only countries in the world that don't have to apply for student visas to study in the United States. Outside of a couple of there's an American Confederation. It's got some of those like small World War II islands, like the Marshall Islands and the Gilbert Islands. They don't have to get a visa either. But there's like no students from those places. Because, you know, there's no one that actually lives on those islands for the most part. Even less when the water starts rising. Don't need to eat to live, need to see where they go to school there. Yeah, they do, but they'll just be paying the same inflated food costs that we do. So, nothing specifically negative about their international student status. They'll just be living in the same... Sure, I don't know. Whatever you guys want. Same hellish economy that we will be. Most of them aren't earning USD. Not a significant amount of it, no. Maybe 20 hours of on-campus work. 15 hour. So they'll still be getting some money imported from home. Ah, shit. It's the wrong thing. And why Bermuda? I have no fucking idea. Canada, I get special relationship and all that, but no, it's like Canada and like Bermuda, and that's it. That's it. I'm just like, why Bermuda? I actually asked our Department of Homeland Security representative that question during training, and she just looked at me and she was like, no one really knows. But it's been that way for like decades. She comes to my campus every 6 months for a site visit and inspection. She's really weird. No one in my state likes her. We have two in our state. This one and another. And one of them's like really nice and very informed and knows all the rules and all that good stuff. She's not the one I have. The other one I have like doesn't know the rules, gives you bad advice, makes really strange jokes. Nice, but weird. And kind of useless. I 100% know more about the rules and regulations than she does. She's DHS. They make the rules. Hey, Kitty Plays. How you doing? Got love coming back to Rocket League. Well, you know, when you play 2 nights in the last year, those skills definitely atrophy a little bit. But good shot there, Big Red. Finally on the board. The game was just waiting for you to complain. Head up a little bit. Thank you, Frosty. Hey! I think that's our first lead of the night. Oh, that's cool. The green on the can gets filtered out. No, they have a bot? Yeah, they have a bot. Then who Frosty just embarrassed? You know that CSU and UC public uni systems here are already forecasting immense suffering from the whole federal mess. Undoubtedly. There's a UCLA student that got her visa canceled and deported already. Apparently, the First Amendment no longer applies to international students. If you go to a protest, they can kick you out of the country. Waiting for that one to hit the courts. It was fake. Oh, that would be good. I have to check, my listserv. My professional organization has been maintaining this list of articles covering all of the new rules and regulations that have been proposed that impact our work. So if it did happen, I'm sure it's on there and well documented. And if not, they should have something on there debunking it. But the rule update, the policy update, that is 100% real. The only question on is if someone's actually gotten in trouble for it yet. But I did think it was a little strange for a Chinese national be at pro-Palestinian protests. Because that has some Free Tibet kind of feel to it. Which, I don't think the CCCP would, CCP would, take too kindly to. Policy update. There was an executive order saying that if an international student is at like a protest that Washington, D.C. doesn't approve of, then they are subject to their visas being canceled and removed from the country. So that is an official executive order now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, Sun Tzu. No, I'm pretty sure that is a Sun Tzu quote. Just writing that stuff, and there are plenty of other unconstitutional things happening. DC decides what... Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, like, they were like, yeah, no, there's no recourse for Americans participating in such protests, but foreign nationals are subject to getting kicked out of the country if they attend. I mean, it reminds me of when I went to the anti-American protest in the Czech Republic. I get kicked out of the country for protesting my own country. The school police departments won't be enforcing. It depends on the police force. I think mine are pretty cool. Our police chief, when he comes to orientation, I sometimes don't want to invite him. Because he basically says, like, hey, you're kids, we're not looking to get you in trouble. If you're not being disruptive, no one's going to be coming to your dorm room and checking to see if you have alcohol in there. And, you know, if you're going to be smoking pot, just make sure it's not on campus proper. And after he leaves, I have to, like, chime in with some additional things. I'm like, yes, even though, like, our campus police aren't going actively to get you into trouble, Just keep in mind, underage drinking or getting caught smoking marijuana, if you do get in trouble for it, it would almost certainly lead to your cancellation of your visa and having to leave the United States. So, I still wouldn't risk it. But Chief, I think he likes making me uncomfortable about it. That would definitely be rural Georgia or the majority of Alabama, yeah. My chief is old fat white guy. No facial hair, no big hat. Although I think the state patrol in Georgia wear the big brimmed hats. And I think a few of the local police departments have that as their uniform too. Might have more of the military kepi in my town. I don't think our university police have hats. I don't think I've ever seen them in one. I've been playing a little bit more Marvel Rivals. Got myself a couple of MVPs to my name. I'm up to Silver 2. So that puts me in like the 40 percentile on the server. We heard about Trump tried flooding us. Yeah, I heard that he opened the taps for like the drainage. I didn't hear about that causing any floods though. Is that the same thing that you're talking about? Trump basically just said, fuck your fish. You're getting water. Fuck your fish. Seems like a Dave Chappelle joke in there somewhere. He did, but without the proper preparedness, he could have flooded a lot of usable land. It's California. There is no usable land. Nice. Oh, it still went in. Good shot. Excuse me, sorry. Missed. didn't even think that was going to go in. I was heading for the corner. I mean, I can't even get angry with that. What a save. It's deserved. Maybe we should have booted the practice range. Do they have a practice range? Frosty wasn't even waiting around for that one. What's up? Oh, Big Red says wait. Okay. I get my new processor on Monday. I was really hoping to get it this weekend so I could swap it. So I guess I'll just do that after work on Monday. And I was really disappointed by that 50 series launch. I was really tempted by the 5080. I was worried about the VRAM. After looking at the review scores, I officially ruled it out. 5090 I just couldn't justify the cost of. Then I was thinking maybe I'd get a cheap 40 something. But there's no availability of the 50s, so the prices on the 40s didn't really go down that much. So I think I'm going to just hold off for a 5080 Super or something. Or a cheap 40 something to pop up on Facebook Marketplace. Although now I bought those plane tickets, maybe I won't buy anything. I'm poor now. It's so strange buying my own ticket with my own money. That almost never happens. Alright, Big Red's gonna sit out a game. Been a while since you turned your computer on, Red. I jumped on here and there for a quick game of Marvel Rivals, but definitely hadn't had much computer time this month. No! You had that beautifully set up, Frosty. I'm sorry. Supdar? No, but it was on the laptop and came back to it just for it to update. Ah! Missed. Good shot. Oh, he managed to get there. Nope. Ah! Shit. Nice! Good shot. What's your goal music, Frosty? It's a very chill guitar solo. Damn it. Missed. Did not miss. Did not miss. Oh. Beautiful comeback. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, and they left. So no big red, we win. 100% of the time. Now that he's back, let's see what happens. That was too soon, Red. Hey. Although, to be fair, I have to say probably that'd be Frosty. I mean, she's got race and gender in her favor. Except that logic doesn't apply too well, since she's also the only one that has any merit. Yeah. Uh-oh. You know, when you're backing up, you need to turn the wheel the opposite direction that you wanted to turn to. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Don't trust me on the road. Forgot there was a goal entirely. I remembered there was a goal. I just forgot how to do anything about it. But hey, I remembered how to do that. Okay, thank you, Frosty. I was like, I think I can get that. But much nicer when I don't have to. Hey! Oh, good try, Big Red. Beach ball party. Oh, sorry, Frosty. I ran into something. I'm assuming it was you. Oh! Big Red! Big Red! Nice shot. Then after you lost a few, they matched you up with similarly bad people. Well, Frosty has to lose a lot. Then we might start getting, like, me and you level people. Very pretty, Frosty. I'm periodically doing a baby crying check. But I think Baby Sumo's happy now. He got a little extra milk. Go, Frosty! I should have just let it fall. But I couldn't resist. Ah! Big Red? Nope. Hey, that was a lucky bounce. Less than a minute. Early overtime win. I just saw the cold as ice. Very appropriate, Frosty. Oh, is it me? Oh boy. More Hatsune Miku gear. What are the Girthquakers? Where did you see that? I don't know who the Girthquakers are. In this competition. That was the team name. Oh, it was. I mean, so girthy the earthquakes, but I don't think that's anything that you'd actually want to have. Save points. What a jip. Hey, thank you, Red. Frosty. It would be kind of great if we could get this ball out of here. Ah! Good red. Good clear. Uh-oh. Okay, out of position. Ah. Oh, good, big red. Go, 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 go. Hell yeah! You and Frosty both got that chill guitar going on. No. Oh. I also have the guitar? I guess that's just the Rocket League thing now. I thought you could select goal music. I just might be confused with my little do-it-yourself solution. We all had our own unique goal songs. That was pretty pathetic, Red. Just like that save. Eight seconds. Nope. Oh, it's the Cars guy. Well, no blame. Yeah, I can't really fault you on that one. Although you could have definitely hit it. Rolled Week? Oh, good. It's also available in Fortnite. Oh, that makes me happy. Lightning McQueen! Yeah, I think that's it. At least Cars, the movie, seems to be a more logical crossover than animated virtual singers. Nope. Okay, Frosty. That was a really nice move. I gotta enjoy your screw-ups, because I have plenty of my own. It surprises me anymore. Of course not. Haven't you been watching the news? I watched the Tonight Show with Jon Stewart on Monday. It's the first one I've been able to watch since like November. But I just needed to see like what he was going to say after the first week. It was a pretty good show. Now all of these airplanes are crashing. That Philadelphia one was sad. Well, I mean, they were both sad. But medical evacuation flight after a life-saving surgery. That's rough. Yeah, some Mexican kid came up with her mom or his mom to do some advanced surgery to save their life. And finally recovered enough to go home. And barely made it out of the airport. Well, they weren't DIEI. I think it was a Mexican plane going to Mexico. I mean, that's like the anti-diversity hire for Mexico. Frosty! Good finish. It's just a substitute. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't like to acknowledge that. I did a thing. Well, we got 8 seconds left. That's how much time we had when we gave up that late goal. Well, how have you been this month, Red? January's been fun, I hope. Just flew by. Yeah, same here. I was getting set up for stream. I was like, when was the last time I streamed? It was like right after I moved to the garage. But when I get my new processor set up, I want to hop back into Stalker, see if it still crashes. When was the last time? If you want to know exactly, January 10th. Makes sense, it's the day before school started. Because after school started, I've been fucking tired. And stream January 9th, January 8th, January 6th. And then February 1st. Hey, rolled in. Nice. I scratched the wall the days since you last streamed. And then you patch him up after I stream. So you can start back from zero. Hey! Solo effort. It's not good, and I completely messed that up. And oh, you almost made it. Very good try, Big Red. Ah. Shit. Forgot to turn. Oh, sorry, Frosty. Thank you, Big Red. That would have been bad. 30 seconds. We should be able to manage that. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked it to have been. But yes, we did manage to hang on. Oh, Frosty switched to the Hatsune Miku car. I didn't even notice. Frost's gone full anime. I haven't even had dinner yet. I got sushi today. Oh man, let me tell you about my day. Usually I don't have to take the kid to school on Saturday. I usually do pickup duty. But she got third place in a speech contest last week. So she got to be the MC for introducing the first and second place students to do their speech in front of the auditorium with all of the kids watching. And she was a little disappointed she didn't get first or second, but she was still happy that she got to be the announcer. So she wanted me to go. And of course, you know, like, it's a big deal. I gotta go. But remember, Saturday's Japan school. So I went to a speech contest. For 10-year-old kids to give speeches in Japanese, which I can't understand. Good shot, Big Red. And the worst part is that we dropped her off like 9. Speeches at 1. So we went to the other side of town to go to the Asian supermarket, load up on rice and other necessities. Oh, good. And I told the wife, okay, we'll go on one condition. We get sushi when we're there. And she agreed. It wasn't hard to convince her. There's this rolling sushi place there that I like. So I loaded up on Toro and some other good shit. So I wasn't hungry at dinner time because I had eaten so much sushi. But at the store today, I picked up that bulk bok, that super spicy Korean soup. So I'm gonna make some of that before bed. Probably regret my decisions afterwards, but I'm just in the mood for it. Konnichiwa dasai something. Kudasai. Kudasai, give me. Hello, give me something, something. Oh, and I after we had sushi, we were still a little early for the speech contest. The Coke. Simon uses that clip often. But yeah. So we're still early for the speech contest, and we noticed that there's a Trader Joe's nearby. So I went to the Trader Joe's for the first time in my life. Got a couple things. Could aside, please. I don't remember. You've never been to a Trader Joe? Maybe you, sir, are the DEI. I mean, I've heard good things. Nice shot, Frosty. I looked to see if they had, like, the $2 chuck. Didn't see it, though. But that's one of the only things I know about Trader Joe's. The wife was so surprised that everything was cheap. And I was like, that's kind of what Trader Joe's is supposed to be, I think. Like, they make their own stuff. It's a little cheaper than, like, the normal grocery store. And she's like, oh, really? I always thought it was like a Whole Foods overpriced bullshit kind of place. Like, no, I'm pretty sure Whole Foods and Trader Joe's are after a very different clientele. Good shot. Joe's has the more expensive reputation? Really? I've always thought of it as more on the cheaper side. But I got myself a Trader Joe's chocolate balloon. I get the British one during the holidays every year. Not really getting much of a orange out of it. So yeah, I guess I'll stick with the British chocolate orange. Trader Joe's here is a fan of avocado orange juice. I really should have invested in avocado futures. Lovely final touch there, Frosty. $500 billion investment in AI seems odd. And Trump is now actively fucking chipmakers over. Now you gotta compete with DeepSeek. funnily enough, the 500 billion investment that he's making still doesn't cover Nvidia's losses for that Monday. I noticed the prices recovered a little bit on Friday, I think it was. Did you manage to buy on the actual dip red? Or did you only pick it up after you saw a little bump at the end of the day? Alright, well, it's probably a good investment. I'm sure you'll make your money back once the hype subsides with this new AI. They're just being very reactionary. For the long term, yeah. Probably the safer bet. Yeah, I don't think we've seen the peak yet. Come on! Ah! Big Red, no! And that means Big Red stole my assist by missing it. Sorry, Frosty. Kind of launched you there. Hey, Sporty. Yeah, this is the only car I play. Can't go wrong with a little DeLorean in your life. Big Red actually bought that for me, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves. And every time I say that expression, it makes me think of the Iron Chef. Okay. A little wide. Missed. Someone finish that? Thank you. Good shot, Frosty. Nvidia kind of has some monopoly in the market. I don't think you could go wrong necessarily. Yeah, unless AMD launches at 5080 equivalent for $799. And even so, I'm sure the 5080 will outsell it. But Nvidia might at least pick up a few percentage points. I was listening to the open box hardware, the Australian tech channel. I was listening to their podcast, and they're like, yeah, if AMD can't offer a good card at a good price this time. I have so little to compete with. Hardware unboxed, I think it's what it was. I've got AMD shares too. Can't lose if you back both sides. Just wait for Intel's next generation, Big Red. Then you're fucked. Nope, didn't know you were there. I had to sell my shares in NVIDIA like right before the split. A little salty. Well, it's still not as bad as being an early investor into Bitcoin. All right. So thank you, Frosty, for using me to score a goal. Don't invest in IBM, guys. They did something once. Managed a lot of logistics in Nazi Germany. Not sure that's one thing that they really deserve a lot of investment advice over there, Big Red, but they have a robot that can play chess and play Jeopardy. That makes up for it, right, guys? Quantum computing, so I've heard. Oops. Oh, bad. Okay, that one was actually even a bit pathetic for me. Of course, Big Red just sat there and didn't do anything, but thanks, Big Red. Yeah, I like the dragon car. I feel like shares in our Rocket League team would be the equivalent of crypto. Meme coin crypto. But to be fair, Red, I don't even think we cover the minting fees. Oh, I wanted to grab my Xbox controller tonight. Forgot to. Wanted to try that out. I kind of play a PlayStation DualShock controller. I wanted to try how the Xbox one felt, because I'm thinking of getting a new controller, since mine seems to give me issues once in a while. Nice shot! And Big Red makes a save. Thanks, Big Red. I'm sure they were really worried about that one. Good shot. Out. Good hit, Red. Go, Red! Frosty! Oh no! How did that miss? Oh, thank you, Frosty. I was like, I am not in a good position for this. Oh! Yay! You've redeemed yourself. We'll see how long that lasts, Red. Nah. Would have been nice if we were able to avoid overtime. Oh, come on! My controller just stopped. There we go. Big Red with the win! Every member of the other team touched him before it went in. But you still got the goal. Oh! I had more points than Frosty. And she quit before she got to see it. Well, one more. Oh, Frosty's still there. All right, one more. Yes, Red, we carried her on that one. Then I have to make some spicy Korean noodles and go to bed. I'm out of burritos, I think. They got these like Indian wraps. It's like Indian butter chicken wraps from Costco. They're okay. But they're not my El Monterrey burritos. Fuck. You had that well set up, Red. That was completely a miss on my part. Oh, Big Red! Nice! Picking that carry up from where we left it. Rah, rah, Rasputin. I need to remember to make sure my SoundCloud's set up if we end up doing this again. But they've been so rare and few and far between this last year. I miss it. Big Red, come on down, the price is right. Price is wrong, bitch. What movie is that from? Happy Gilmore, I think. Oh, that was Frosty. Shit, sorry. Would Elon Musk be American Rasputin other than the fact that he has no sex appeal? Well, I mean, I don't know. He's not even born here. I don't think Rasputin would have hit so hard if he was German in Russia. Frosty, good save. Oh, I hit it a little too far, I think. Good try, though, Frosty. Like Siberians, even Russian. I actually have a student right now from Siberia. Her family moved to Moscow, but she was born and raised Siberian. So I talked to her about my old friend from the Czech Republic, who was born up in one of those like scientist communities up in Siberia that they made. She's like, "Is it this one?" And they're like, "Yeah, that was it." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm from like 15 miles away from there." All right, Frosty. Guess we've kept you up long enough. Go get some sleep. You've earned it. It was nice playing with you again, though. I do miss it. Oh, well. But yeah, I'll go ahead and call it here. Go make me some Korean noodles and cry about it until morning. Yeah, good game indeed, Frosty. Sleep well. Good night. Or morning. Guten Morgen. The only city I know in Bulgaria is Volgograd. Ekaterinburg. Where stuff happened in the basement. I don't know what stuff you're talking about, Red, and I'm too afraid to ask. Still no baby crying. I get to enjoy my noodles in peace. But hey, till then, have a good one. Hopefully, I'll be back on Monday. I would like to get onto my regular schedule this week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. It's the goal. We'll see how far we make it. I do have a week off coming up. Thank God. Took my kids' winter break from school off. I figured I'd need to recover after January. But still got a week or two before that hits, so got a full week next week too. But hey, we'll see. Until then, have a great one. We will see you on Monday. Hopefully for some Stalker 2, if I can get that processor swapped out in time. Shouldn't be too hard to get that thing dug out from under the cooler. Do I have thermal paste? Gonna need to check to make sure I have thermal paste. Oh. Good night, everybody.